What up? So, I watched this so-called NBA All-Star game last night. And all I got to say is, what the fuck was that? what, what was that bullshit, bro? The bait and switch. All right, so you mean to tell me, first you're going to say, the NBA told us a lie. They said it's going to be the best NBA players versus the best international players. That was a nice bait and switch, had me going. I'm like, okay, finally we might get a real all-star game where they actually play some fucking basketball and not sit around and joke and all that old ho shit, right? Nah, nigga, that didn't happen. So they took the best American players, chopped them up into two teams versus one team against the international players. So you gave the American players a 2-1 odd to win. Then you chopped up the equivalent of less than the equivalent of one full-on game and chopped this up into 10-minute little segments, and you're calling them games. And then you're like, oh, they got to win by 2 and 4 and 3 and all this other bullshit so you can get some gambling money while you at it. Then I noticed something even stranger. On this handicapped international team, Joker wasn't there, Luka wasn't playing, SGA wasn't playing, Giannis is not playing. So these are the 4 best international players in the NBA, and they weren't playing. Now make that make some fucking sense. Mysteriously, none of them could play in this handicapped 2-1 situation against the American team. So then the American team squeaks it out in these 2 other games. That was confusing and weird. And then as soon as the Americans played the Americans, what happens? They start lollygagging and bullshitting. Anthony Edwards had earrings on, bro. If you ever played basketball a day in your motherfucking life, like a real game, not no shit that you played at the park with your friend. I'm talking about if you ever played organized basketball in real life, I know what I'm talking about. If you ever play basketball for real, you ain't playing no fucking earrings, bro. All it's gonna take is one dumb nigga to come down, hack your ass, and knock that shit out. You're gonna have that split in your ear that's gonna look crazy as hell. So this how you knew it was some bullshit. When AE came out with some damn earrings on, I said, you gotta be kidding me. So then in this final quarter of basketball, they called a game. That was 10 minutes or whatever the fuck it was. Out of that 10 minutes, right, I counted between the 2 teams, America versus America, stupid ass shit, 42 3-point field goal attempts in 10 minutes. 10 minutes. Now, once again, if you know anything about basketball at all, and you're not just some fat fuck that sits around talking shit all day, that's absurd. You'll have a real basketball game that's a real 4 quarters, and you'll probably see 40-some attempts. You know what I mean? Between teams, maybe 50 at the most. 42 attempts in a 9 to 10 minute span. I couldn't believe my eyes. Every time this American team went down the court against the other American team, and 3, then they come, 3, then they come, 3, and they're missing all of this shit, might I add you. Man, this is fucking pathetic. Bro, I gotta say something that somebody gotta say it, and somebody gotta say it. Somebody gotta speak the truth. The NBA is on some hoe shit. Adam Silver, the current NBA commissioner, he needs to be fired. This guy's done a terrible job. This is, man, come on, cuz. First, you had this in-season tournament bullshit, which is fucking dumb as hell. So you're getting a trophy at the beginning of the season for playing regular season games. Oh, we're going to call it a tournament where you play another team during the regular season. What? And we're going to give you a trophy for it. So now you giving niggas participation trophies? Right. So you ain't got to play the season, get to the playoffs, win the championship. We're going to give you, what is this, WWF? We're going to give you an intercontinental, an intercontinental belt. Man, bro. I can't with this bullshit, bro. The NBA done fell the fuck off, man. And this is bad timing, because fake Jordan, he about to be gone. So he about to retire. Bootleg Jordan about to be out of there. So he was the only thing you had remotely left. The new guys are cool, but I don't know if anybody's going to have, on a broader audience, I don't know if they're going to have interest in them like that. They will, of course, as the NBA will have fans, but if this shit don't get cleaned up, this is going to go the way of baseball, where ratings are going to continue to tank and tank and tank. Because baseball is dying a slow death, and the NBA is going to be right behind them in a minute if they don't clean this shit up. Because, man, what I watched last night was terrible. It was terrible. And I just could not help but notice that the 4 best international players were mysteriously missing. And they set it up on a 2-team-to-1. But you lied and said it was going to be Team USA versus Team World. That was the story that they told us. So you got to lie to get people to tune in. So you finessed us into tuning into this shit. This is pathetic. And I don't even want to go to, I ain't even watched the dunk contest 3. I don't even watch that shit no more. Ever since, I don't even bother with that no more. Ever since fake Jordan and them, ever since he declined to ever do the dunk contest, and people you want to see in a dunk contest too scared to do it, I haven't watched that shit since then. Adam Silver needs to be fired. He's terrible. He's a horrible commissioner. David Stern was 50,000 times better than him. This man has done a horrendous job with this, and the owners need to get together. They need to have a sit down and talk this out and say, yo, buddy, got to go. And I'm dead ass serious about that. Anthony Edwards was wearing earrings in the game. This is how much of a fluke this is, dude. And that's that. And that's all I got to say about that shit. Yeah.